Waldo Cabrera. It doesn't matter if you have a newborn or kids that like to roam free. Join me on a trip from shore to shore on My Long Island Family.
My Long Island Family is brought to you in part by the Allied Foundation, a not-for-profit organization. For more information, visit alliedfoundation.org.
At the Barcode Long Island Student Symposium held in Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, high school researchers presented their studies of the biodiversity within their communities.
So just like you have a UPC code on a product, similar things can be done with different organisms using short strands of DNA. We have students telling us that they never stopped to study what was in the parks that they looked around that they walk in every day on their way to the school. So they've learned a lot about their local ecosystems and their local cultures.
Although this program is open to any high school on Long Island, the school can't participate unless one of its teachers becomes a mentor.
For a teacher to be able to be a mentor for this project, they just have to attend a week-long training workshop with us over the summer. We have 3 this year. We have 1 at the DNA Learning Center, 1 at Brookhaven National Labs, and 1 at Stony Brook. We have 3 separate weeks. Once they complete the training, they are now certified mentors and can take on a team at their school.
The students work independently, but not alone.
I taught them the techniques of how to do the molecular ecology in the laboratory at the high school. There were some problems with the primers and with the method that was employed by Cold Spring Harbor Labs, and so they stuck with it over and over again, and they actually found a better way.
So that was the most difficult part, finding the right process to use in order to get valid results for our project. In the barcoding process itself, we found 5 novel barcodes, which are basically new barcodes which have not been identified in previous taxonomic keys. And that was very interesting.
I taught them the methods, and I also helped them with their scientific writing. They went through revisions after revisions after revisions until it was exactly how we wanted it.
The writing was definitely hard for me because I'm not used to it. From regular writing in like English classes, it's so different because you have to say like the scientific part of it, and you can't just say it in like plain English. You have to add everything to it, and it's a lot.
The most challenging part was actually getting our samples to be put into gel electrophoresis because we had to do a couple trials because the RBCL wouldn't amplify at first, so we had to actually figure out if Tufe and ITS would work as a substitute for RBCL.
We collected earwigs from the inland portions of the island as well as on the south shore because we figured that the environmental differences would have some type of effect on the different species that we found. On the inland portions we found European earwigs, and then on the south shore we found maritime earwigs, which is this species right here. We did a barcoding of the samples that we found, and this species didn't match to anything that was in either NCBI or GenBank databases, so from that we conclude that this is a novel species.
One of Barcode Long Island's goals is to encourage kids to pursue a career in research, and it seems to be working.
This really made me decide that this is the career that I want to pursue.
Me too. I'm really going to something in science. I don't know specifically yet.
Very interesting to me, and it sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm still undecided, but I still want to stay in the science field. Just not sure yet.
Yeah, I wanted to like become a doctor or something and maybe go into the DNA.
In college, I want to be a music major and marine biologist. So.
Did you say music major?
Yeah, and marine biology.
Okay, so you're gonna sing to the whales? All afternoon, the students discussed each other's findings, but the buzz in the room clearly indicated that the kids were just as excited to find each other.
It's exciting because there's other people like that know what you're talking about, and you can really network.
Like, for example, if you're trying to explain this to your parents, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain because they don't know what you're talking about. But, like, once you start talking to other people who understand you, you can, start to share ideas and, other things of that nature.